Hello and welcome to the best channel to explain everything Warframe badly. And today, we're going to be talking about the Gladiator Mod set. And there are 6 mods in total. There are 3 for your Warframe, and then there's 3 for your melee weapon. And we're going to start off with the 3 for the Warframe. Now, I'm going to go ahead and say this as a disclaimer. These should not be your first choice of mods to put onto your Warframe for those stats, unless you're going for the set bonus, because otherwise there are better options, and I'll explain that. And we're going to start off with Gladiator Aegis. This provides 45% armor, which is not bad, but as for armor, like I said, you have better. You have Steel Fiber, which provides more than double than of Aegis. Or if you have Umbra Fiber, which is the same thing as Steel Fiber, just an Umbra mod, which, if you know Umbra mods get stronger the more you equip. You also have another option to Aegis, which is Armored Agility. It provides the same amount of armor, but also gives you a sprint speed. So it's really going to come down to, do you want to run faster or do you want to crit more often with your melee? There's also another option in health conversion, but that really depends on how many health orbs you pick up, which I would say depends on your build. So it could be a better option, it could be a worse option. It really depends on how you're playing your frame. The next Gladiator mods we're going to talk about is Resolve. This provides 180 health. It's not bad, but again, you have better. But let's put in health actually. Because Vitality, which is the one I was going to say, provides 440 health, which is more than double Resolve. And again, you have your Umbra Vitality, and I just explained Umbra mods. You also have another option which would be better than Resolve if you have it. I do not have it, but it's Prime Vigor. You can get it from, I don't remember how many days, but it's from your daily login rewards. And it provides 240 health and shield capacity, which is pretty decent survivability bonus. But this does come with the combo multiplayer with critical chance, so if that's what you're going for, I would say go with Resolve. Otherwise, your first choice should probably be Vitality or Prime Vigor, but you'll probably lean towards Vitality or Umbra Vitality. I do not believe there's another mod that provides health. If I do not have it, and I cannot think of it. So, yeah, we're going to move right along to the last Warframe Gladiator mod, and that is Finesse. This drains energy to stop lethal damage with 60% efficiency. If you don't know what that means, it basically says if you would die, instead you will not die, but it will drain your energy in place of your death. Now, if you run out of energy, then you will die. It's a really unique effect on a mod, and there's actually one other mod that does the same thing. Quick Thinking. Now, this mod does almost cost twice as much, but it provides a 240% efficiency to stop lethal damage. And it really comes down to if you want the slower drain, go with Quick Thinking. If you want the effect and have the crit chance multiplier bonus, go with Finesse. I will mention that these two mods do stack together to equal 300% efficiency. So that is something to consider if you want to do that. That's up to you. I'm not saying you should, but I'm not going to say you shouldn't. It's really up to you and how you want to play your Warframe. So that's the 3 Gladiator mods. Like I mentioned, it really comes down to preference. If you want to use these for the set bonus, use them. If you don't want to use them for the set bonus, you have better options. Now we're going to go to the melee. And Gladiator. We'll start with Might, since it's right there. Might provides 60% crit damage. I think that this is too low even with the crit bonus. The crit chance bonus. And from my experience, from my own personal experience, it may be different with yours, I find that melee weapons have so much going on that you probably will not have space to put Gladiator Might, especially if you're a crit weapon and you have Organs Shatter, or the Amalgam version if you want to. This provides 90% crit damage while costing the same mod capacity. So yeah, I find that you'll probably use this like you will probably use this. I don't think you'll have room to use both. If you do, congrats, good on you. If you don't have room, just go with Shatter or the Amalgam version. Let's get rid of that. The next mod we're going to talk about is Rush. Rush provides a 6-second combo duration bonus. Basically, what that means is when you're meleeing, you build up your combo, and the combo duration bonus just makes that combo last longer before resetting back down to 0. There are better options. Let's make sure I say that right. We're going to start with probably the common one, Drifting Contact. This provides a 10-second combo duration and 40% status chance for almost half the cost of Gladiator Rush. You do not get the set bonus, but it is cheaper, provides more duration, and gives you status chance, which is like really strong. It's really good. You also have Body Count, which costs the same mod capacity, but doubles the combo duration. The only thing you do not have is the crit chance multiplier bonus. This one I could see you maybe getting away with using just fine. I mean, 6 seconds is decent. I think 10 seconds is just enough for me personally. You could probably go 12 seconds if you want to. But I would say this one is at least decent enough to use if you want to use it. And if you're using a melee weapon that wants combos or just want to keep the combo up, it's an option. Now the last Gladiator mod we're going to talk about is Vice. Vice provides 30% attack speed. It makes your weapon swing faster. That's pretty self-explanatory. This one I say is pretty good and worth using if under 2 things: attack speed, can't spell. So if you do not own Prime Fury and you are not a crit heavy weapon, Gladiator Vice is probably going to be your best option. If you have Fury, if you have normal Fury, not the Prime version, Gladiator Vice should be your option instead. They provide the same amount of attack speed, but Gladiator Vice gives you the crit chance bonus. So, yes, Gladiator Vice is good on a non-crit weapon. On a crit weapon, you will want to use Berserk. Can't fit Berserk on there. This provides 30% attack speed, but it's the same. It goes up to 75% on critical hits. That's fast. you're going to be swinging very fast with Berserker on a crit heavy weapon. If you can manage to squeeze both Vice and Berserk, that's pretty good. If not, you're probably going to be leaning towards Berserker anyways, if you're a crit heavy weapon. So, there is another option. You could say, I don't want to use any of these melee mods. Cool. Take them off. And we're going to go up here and remove these three too. If you have a Helios in the Prime or the Prime variant, it comes with the Destructor or Prime variant, which is a melee Sentinel weapon. You can actually, instead of wasting spots on your melee weapon, you can stick these three mods on the Destructor or Prime and get the crit chance bonus up to the 3 bonus. That's pretty good. And if you want to heavily use your weapon, your melee weapon, I would suggest think about using the Deconstructor, and just sticking your 3 Gladiator mods on it. And if you want to push it even further, just stick whatever you want on your Warframe. Like so. It should jump up to 90. Yep. So I got the full effect, Gladiator effect mod set, which is the 3 on the Sentinel weapon and the 3 on the Warframe. And yes, you still get the bonus, even if your even if your Sentinel dies, you will still get the Gladiator set bonus. So you don't have to worry about losing the Sentinel and then losing your bonus. So yeah, is it worth using? I would say yes, especially even if you're not a crit heavy weapon. It is nice to get that slight boost in damage, even if it's small. As for the Warframe ones, this really comes down to preference, if you want to use them or not. I mean, they're not bad, but you have better options. But if you're going straight for the crit chance bonus, then yes, I would say if you really want to, give it a try. You might enjoy the build, or you might not, because you're lacking like enough survivability or something. So it's really going to come down to you trying it. You may like it, you may not. So yeah, that is the Gladiator mod sets. I feel like I want to say something because like it's Gladiator mod set something bonus. Woo! All right. So yeah, that's going to be it for today's episode. I will see you in the next grind. So before I end the video, I actually forgot something very important, because the Gladiator mod set bonus gives critical chance per combo multiplier. I actually forgot one thing. There is a single mod that does what the entire Gladiator mod set bonus does, and that is Blood Rush. This provides 165 crit chance per combo multiplier. That's a lot more than the entire set itself provides. However, there is good thing. There is good news. Gladiator mod set bonus does stack with Blood Rush. So if you had all 6 of them and Blood Rush, and if I can math right, it's 205% crit chance. That is, no, 255 crit chance. It's a 255 crit chance per combo multiplier if you run Blood Rush and all 6 of the Gladiator mods. Alright, so that's going to be it for today's episode. I'm sorry I forgot this part. It's going to be in their video. But yeah, I'll see you in the next grind.